Okay, so it cut off my video. So one of the things that I just kind of want to bring to life that I think is an amazing book. I am currently a mentor at our local high school. I mentor freshman girls, and one of the things that really kind of inspired me to get into mentoring and really grow a ministry out of this is just kind of my desire to heal myself, and as God is really working in me in my life and through my insecurities and fears, as I am walking into my purpose, I found it so important for me to really give back. And I mean, I love women, I love young girls. I think that the next generation, they are just, so amazing. It's like I have so much to learn from them. But at the same time, although I am very young, I'm 33, so, relatively young. Um, but, what I like to tell the girls is I'm just a few steps ahead of you. Definitely. I'm just a few steps ahead of you because time is so relative. I may mentor a 15-year-old, and, yes, a 15-year-old, I am definitely 18 years older than she is. But 18 years is a relatively short period of time in a sense. Like I still feel like I am just a few steps ahead of you. Yes, I've gone to college. I finished high school, and college may not be everyone's path, but I've worked in corporate America. And right now, currently, I am working on transitioning out of corporate America. So, just as I am making these transitions, it's important for me to instill tools that I'm learning now into the generation that's behind me, because I definitely want them to be smarter than I am, because they are my future. So, with that said, again, just kind of getting back to the book with organic mentoring. Um, the authors Sue Edwards and Barbara Newman. So when they were describing the postmodern woman, it talked about flexibility with our time, organic organic options, authenticity, development of self, collaborative, and those are just kind of words to describe general ideas that us postmodern truly desire. So, an example is the section authenticity, which I thought was amazing because that's so true. It's like kids, women my age, we can sniff out if you are being fake. You're not being you. You're not coming from a genuine place, and it's such a turnoff. Um, in the chapter titled or just kind of geared towards the modern woman and her perspective. And the modern woman, they are kind of considered the baby boomers generation. So women that are born between 1947 and 1965, they're kind of in the postmodern. I mean, excuse me, they're in the modern, considered modern women, and just their thoughts and ideas and the things that were going on in their era and how that shaped the women of that particular era. Thought processes, just how they navigate not life, and I just like how this book is really kind of comparing that, and just going into the areas and just walking into the space that I know God has for me. It's so important for me to have an understanding of, me, knowing myself, knowing kind of some generalities of my generation, the younger generation, and even as I seek mentors for myself to help me kind of get to the next level. So it's not, it's definitely not about a cookie cutter relationship that has to be stringent and followed to a T with with this particular curriculum. But for this to be very flexible and organic, definitely organic, something that can just kind of grow naturally in an element that we can the relationship can really reside and it goes both ways. Definitely goes both ways. It's not just if I'm the mentor, me just pouring pouring into the mentee, but it's it's relational. It's a give and take. I'm learning, you're growing. And vice versa. You're growing, I'm learning. So, I just want to take some time and to really kick a shout out to this book. I would encourage any person. It can be. This is geared towards women, specifically women, but um, if you're in a role, church group, church leader, you have an organization where you're mentoring, you're your own person, or you're looking for change in an organization, because these principles here, it's not very, it gives scripture, but it's not so biblical to where where this can't be digest and pieces of it taken out for corporate or whatnot. So I think that's all that I want to share. This hair situation, I definitely need to wash it. It's at the end, but I hope that you're blessed by this. Again, I encourage you all to read Organic Mentoring. I think that I may shoot a video where I dive in a little bit more on some of the content, and especially the content that spoke out to me. So until next time, bye.